Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. Just to give you a really brief update. This is the 1953 Ford F100 short bed truck. In an earlier video we shared with you where we're basically doing a total conversion. We have the bottom half of a Crown Vic police pursuit vehicle, and then we have this body setting on, and basically we have wooden blocks and mounts for now that we're using and doing a mock-up to dry fit everything, and then once we have the mock-up, then we'll be making special brackets and body mounts as we come along further. In an earlier video we had the front clip on, we just set the hood on, and we didn't have the doors on yet. So now we've got, you can see obviously we have the door back on for now, and then the bed we've been doing some work. So this kind of just gives you, hopefully you can pan off. The weather outside is absolutely terrible and really, really cold, so we're kind of jammed in here a little bit, but you can see now the mock-up, how it's coming and what our vision is, and I think it's going to be quite smart. So you'll notice obviously there's some spacing here. This is going to be very simple for us to do, believe it or not. When we disassemble this truck bed, we're going to have new box sides, and what we'll end up doing is we'll cut it, we'll remove the stake pocket, we'll extend this bed to its proper location. But what we've done is, you can see in the back here, we've taken this old fender, and it's going to be about a 3-inch wide addition to the actual rear fenders, which is going to give us the clearance that we want. We're going to do some custom work with the running boards, but we're really liking, and I forgot to have my little angle device, because we have everything at about 3 degrees. So we have a dial on a magnet, and what we want to do is the rake, or the stance of the cab, and the stance of the door on the cab has to be the same stance as the bed. And it doesn't sound like much, but it's incredible how much time it takes to get everything so it's the proper angle or proper rake, because a lot of times you'll stand back and you'll see a custom build and it looks like they've taken 3 chunks and added them together to try and create a truck, and it doesn't line up. But our angle of the front clip and the cab match exactly. They're all at 3 degrees, and our bed is same angle. It's at 3 degrees. So we have everything as it should be in terms of overall appearance. So as we come along the back here, you're going to see the profile of the truck is going to be quite a smart looking. I don't know if there's enough room for a camera person to shoot this way, probably not. But I think if she comes over this way, I'm sure she can. So when you stand basically back here, you can see the cab and the fender. She body checks me out of the way. You can see obviously adding 3 inches to the fender isn't overly crazy. The front fenders on the truck now are fiberglass. We have a pair of steel fenders coming. We're going to cut those fenders, and we're going to add roughly 1 inch or 1.25 inches to the front fenders, and then by adding 3 inches to these back fenders, you're going to have that same type of look, and it's a little bit more of a muscular look in the back, but not overly aggressive. So it's another one of those subtle things as you're doing all of these small little details and doing the notching and getting the proper height and the proper rake. Once you have all of the angles correct and the distances correct, it's going to make for a much easier job later on down the road. So this is the 53 Ford F100 custom build truck. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.